He passes it straight for it. Straight for it.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh my God.
CC immediately just having dominant control here.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor Scott White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott White Health, changing cancer care for life.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Cowboy Headquarters is your one-stop shop destination in Athens. 80,000 square feet of awesome sitting on 25 acres with top brands for all your farm and ranch needs, including Preferred, Tartar Steel, SMA, Bluebonnet, Equibrand, Trent Ward Saddlery, Professional's Choice. We have a Texas-sized store with a Texas-sized selection. Cowboy Headquarters just south of the Loop on Highway 19 in Athens. Cowboy Headquarters is a destination you don't want to miss. Shop online now at cowboyhq.com.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students. TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
You know, they're not talking about you, just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers. I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal. What we do and what we get to do, you know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do, I guess you could say it is legendary.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh-cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of soccer at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from the pit in Athens, Texas on the campus of TVCC, where this afternoon the Cardinals, the undefeated Cardinals, the 4-0 Cardinals, the Cardinals have outscored their opponents 18-0 in 4 matches, take on the Paris Dragons. The Cardinals are 4-0 overall on the season, 4-0 in conference play. Paris is 3-3-1 on the season and 2-2 in conference play. It's been his magical season thus far for the Cardinals under first-year head coach Jimmy Elder, and we look for the Cardinals to keep it going today and set up a big week next week against nationally ranked Tyler and Navarro. I am Benny Rogers, the Sports Information Officer at the college, and I'm joined today. You don't just have me today, folks. You've got Tim Howard, the voice of the Cardinal soccer team, and our very special soccer expert, Coach Kim Morales, the third-year head coach at the Athens Girls High School Soccer Program. And I'm going to turn it over to them now to get you underway. Tim.
Hey, Benny, thank you so much for that warm welcome. You were talking about Coach Morales, I know, but it made me feel warm and fuzzy inside, too. Now,
anything I can do to make you feel warm and fuzzy, Tim?
Cardinal soccer is been off to a great start. They look to remain perfect today on the 2024 season this evening with Paris Junior College coming in. Let's get Coach Morales and her thoughts on what this team has been like over the last few games. 4-0 coming into tonight. What do they got going right for them right now?
Well, thank y'all for having me. I mean, they've been exciting to watch. You know, they haven't gotten a goal in yet on them, and they're 4-0, which is a big difference from the couple of years, which is exciting to see, and I'm excited on this game. It's going to be an intense match.
Benny, you've talked a little bit about some of those numbers over there that we've coming into today. You care to share some of that with us?
Sure. Paris is 6-0 against the Cardinals thus far in the past 3 seasons, and they outscored the Cardinals 40-6. Now, if you think that's a lot, in this previous game on Tuesday, when they played Jacksonville, a team they had lost 5 straight to, Jacksonville had outscored them 48-6. So you see the turnaround. It's just incredible by Coach Jimmy Elder and the Cardinal soccer program.
Yeah, the Cardinal soccer team is for real, and they are telling everyone in Region 14, hey, it ain't no fluke. Day 1 wasn't, game 2 was not.
I've talked to a couple of representatives from other schools in the league thus far, and they say, listen, we know Trinity Valley's the real deal because Jimmy Elder is a heck of a soccer coach. He won 5 national titles, folks, in the last 3. That's I don't care what level you plan on.
That's another level for sure, for real. We can see even words getting out about this team, man. The fans are coming out. They're coming out and showing lots of support. It's growing every game.
It really is, and it's fun to see. I was just watching down the street here that we're sitting on, watching the game from above the pit, and it was fun to watch a crowd walk up on campus to an on-campus sports event like this is, to show up like they have, and the crowd's been great at all the games, and it's just been a remarkable turnaround, and I think it's going to get even better as the season goes on.
Coach Morales, we talked a little bit about the offensive power of this squad, but they have not given up a goal yet. Defensively, talk about the goal play, goalkeepers, and then defensively how they've been able to attack.
I mean, the defense has been a big help, and no goals scored, and the goalkeeper. Our goalkeepers as well are doing a big work. Coming in from a 10-0 win is a big deal, and it all has to do with the offensive and the defensive attack. So it's a big part.
Let's pause now for the playing of the national anthem.
At this time, if you will stand, gentlemen, please remove cover for the playing of the national anthem.
And there's the playing of the national anthem. We're about ready to go here at the pit, here on the campus of TVCC in Athens, Texas. We thank you for joining us here on this afternoon. We realize that some places are watching us. It's already near midnight in the early hours of the morning, as we have people from all across the world watching, as we have so many international players on both teams. And we do appreciate you for stepping in today. This is the 16th season of the Cardinal Sports Network, our first to do soccer, and we're very excited to be doing that. And the voice of Cardinal soccer on the CSN, Mr. Tim Howard, take it away, sir.
Thank you, Benny Rogers and Coach Morales. Before we dive into the opening here, let's talk a little bit about Ellie Pace. I mean, she had the hat trick plus one. I understand that's called the haul. 4-goal game. Man, that is impressive. The midfielder out of England, who's making her presence known all across Region 14. What impresses you about her play?
I mean, she's been fun to watch. Her speed, her attacking ability, you know, going for the ball, not giving up is a big factor in her play. And you know, she's been exciting to watch, and I know she'll do great tonight, and we're excited for her to be a Cardinal.
Yeah, she's definitely doing that. Benny, you know, I researched that when I had to go out. I didn't know the term haul. I was ready to go the hat trick plus one.
Well, I didn't either, and I had Eddie Kite working with me the other night, and he didn't know.
Well, that explains it all then. If none of y'all knew, then I wasn't going to know. But how much fun has it been? And then you factor in there were 5 other Cardinals to add, 6 actually. You had Jacobo, Saheda, you had Barnes, Fabila, and Ava Naotu all scoring for the Cardinals, and that's just, man, that's going to be tough to defend when you got that kind of firepower.
To be honest with you, I felt so sorry for the Jacksonville goalkeepers. Bless her heart, she was under siege the entire night. The Cardinals just attacked, and that's the way Jimmy Elder coaches. They are on the attack, and there's no passiveness about the Cardinal attack. That's for damn sure.
In one of the games we did earlier this year, our first broadcast of the year, I go back, I guess it was, there were 4, maybe 5 times that the ball hit the crossbar or got metal, and you stop and think about that trajectory, a little left, little right, little left. Could have been a goal. Yeah. I mean, so they definitely don't let up. So we're almost set for the opening of this match. Glad to have you along here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Not that hot a day, and it's still warm. We're in Texas. We had I think we officially had our fall season, that 67 hours a couple of weeks ago. So we'll probably go hot. Maybe this is the last weekend of plus 90s. We'll see. But about to get it started up. And final thoughts before we dive in here, Coach?
Good luck, and I know it will be a great game, and you know, I'm excited to see all our Cardinals fight for it.
Cardinals are decked out in their white tops and black bottoms this afternoon, and Paris is decked out in all green, so it should be easy to separate the two. And we're about ready to get started here, Tim.
I'm looking forward to this as well, to see what kind of firepower they come out with. As you jump into the Region 14 stats real quick, or the standings as we got a moment here. TVCC at the top, they're right there with TJC, 3-0 both, 3-0. Then Navarro at 2-0. Paris 2-2, and Northeast Texas at 0-2.
This Paris team's had a very strong program for several years, Tim, so they will not be a pushover today for the Cardinals, that's for sure.
Exactly. So immediately going at them here. I think one of the philosophies of Coach Elder, you put shots on goal, things can happen. I mean, you don't score if you don't shoot, so
that's what I tell myself about the lottery too, and it hasn't worked out for me.
There's an opportunity there that Cards really gobble up in a hurry.
Yep, and we take it back. Looking for options.
And you talked a little bit about this a couple of weeks ago when we worked together, Coach, about the style. Recap that for us. Describe the attacking style of Trinity Valley, what they want to do, and how they go about doing it.
I mean, in the warm-ups, you immediately see their energy and that they're ready to come on the field, and they're not going to let down. If the ball gets taken away, they're going to get possession, and that's what we see right now in the first minute is TVCC possession, and that's how it is the whole game.
So with the ball going out of bounds, you get to sit up close right on the sidelines here, so you gotta kind of keep your head on a swivel there. That ball almost took out a couple of folks. So back to the action here. See if they can get any of the number of folks that we talked about in the pregame into the action. Of course, Pace leading the way. 4-goal match last time out.
As we see, might see a cross.
They were setting it up for her there.
Yeah,
Good
Elliott was
defensive.
setting.
Slow her down.
Looking back for options. Look.
Ellie Pace is number 7, by the way, Tim, for the Cardinals, and I think she's got her arm wrapped today.
Yeah. Our goalkeeper has a son today.
Oh, looking right into it for
Yeah.
sure. Of course, that's only probably going to get more difficult as time goes along. So at half, when they switch sides, you would think that would be an advantage down the stretch.
We see attacking in our side.
Trying to get a clean look, but so far Paris has been up to the challenge, getting there and moving their feet, playing good defense.
Number 9, Angelina Sade, is the leading scorer for the Cardinals on the season.
Sade has been something fun to watch as well.
Here's a cross in the box.
Almost got the header to Sade there, but just over the top.
But what we've seen for the first 3 minutes of the game is possession and TVCC. You know, it's hard for Paris's to communicate right now, and just possession and passing is what we see from the Cardinals.
So they'll try to inbound here. It's about halfway down the field. Tell you, I have been impressed with so many players. I'll get back to that thought in a moment, but camera work, great job from Cardinal Sports Network. They keeping us.
Here we go.
Little trip there almost, but they let them play at this level. There's a lot of play through on that.
Obviously, the Cardinals did not want to be scored upon, but it will be interesting to see this year when the Cardinals are scored upon for the first time how they react. I know coaches look for that.
Isn't that the truth? I mean, when you stop and think about it, I mean, you're at game 5 now of the season and yet to give up a goal. So great job from Naomi Cueva, and also Noriega's gotten some work too.
An exciting player to see too is Jenny Nagkankem. She's been exciting to watch. She's a defender. You know, she's very well communicated with her teammates and the goalkeeper, and she's been exciting to watch.
Yes, I've been impressed with her passing ability as well.
So communication, definitely a big part of it. Of course, the passing work, and you know, that stuff doesn't just happen as we get here early every game. You see them going through those drills, and they approach that with a very my coach used to say, do it right, do it light, do it wrong, do it long, and they do it right every time out. So that tends to pass on well onto the field. It translates well.
Here we go with an attacking down the sideline.
Breaking towards the middle. I thought they might see her for a second. They're setting it up.
Here's Ellie.
Good defense to kind of get there and slow that down, huh?
Stopping her. Jenny with the ball going down. She's fast too.
And she's quick. Trying to
get some piece of it.
It's this Dragon team has definitely done their homework. They've scouted it well. They're aware of, hey, don't let them get in the middle. That's a death trap when we give up the ball there.
We have a corner for the Cardinals.
See who that is. Is that Jacobo?
Jacobo, I believe so.
About to try and set it up, go in the middle.
Oh, header.
Yeah, it had a shot at it there, but Sade unable to get it in there. But good shot on goal. I mean, to put it there, so far, Benny, to your point earlier about what happened last time out, the Cardinals are living on the other side of the mid-stripe.
Oh, they definitely did against the game, the match we had here this past Tuesday against Jacksonville, no doubt about it. And I felt that, like I said, the Jacksonville goalie was just under siege the entire night.
they can get something working here, going with Miubi out front.
Looking for another opportunity down the line. Here comes Ellie Pace.
Even when it doesn't translate into a goal, it does bode well, because you're seeing opportunities developing, and Paris is
attacking,
unable to really get it a good legit shot on goal yet.
Jenny shutting down.
Let's see here. Trying to connect with Castaneda. Just skips out off bounds off of her. Fugol defending there. Benny, did you change your mind about me trying to work on the sideline? You know it's too dangerous for me down there. That ball is flying through.
Yeah, you got to keep the heads up.
Absolutely.
It's not quite as dangerous as softball and baseball, though. You better really have your head on a swivel there. Be paying attention.
Sky's one back.
Good header.
Good clearance.
Yeah, Jenny, she's fun, man. She's so athletic. A big kid, man. She covers a lot of ground, but so athletic, great athleticism.
But what you see from the Cardinals is, they're dropping the ball down, playing it with their defense, and, looking for options, changing the field, and, that's, it's not what you see with Paris right now. You see a lot of possession with the Cardinals. Here's a
Trying
good
to make the most of it here.
Cross. Jacobo with the ball.
Good look at it. Doesn't convert, but again, to your point, Coach, they are getting shots on goal, and that's the name of the game, because they're going to fall eventually. Great cutter there from Fugol. Had to be aggressive there, otherwise that's going to be no man's land, right?
That was a great cross.
Timmy will mention that the Cardinals will be on the road Tuesday, going to Tyler to take on the Apaches, and that will start at 5 p.m. on the Apaches YouTube channel. And on Friday, September 27th, you go to Corsicana to take on Navarra at 4:30 p.m., and that will be on the Navarra College YouTube channel.
So a pretty important stretch in Region 14 for this Cardinal squad. Glad to have you along this afternoon, Cardinal Sports Network, as the Cardinals are hosting the Dragons out of Paris. Pretty good opportunity here for Paris. Good effort there. Getting back in front was Naomi Cueva. And, well, actually, is that Noriega? That's Noriega in goal right now.
Oh, absolutely, yes. She played great against Jacksonville in Tuesday's match, the 10-0 win.
Yeah, she's been very pivotal for this squad, and we mentioned it moments ago, and I don't want to keep mentioning it, but I'm going to mention it. They have not given up a goal yet, and that's to their credit, not only the goal play, but the defense all the way around.
And, Tim, we say this a lot in the other sports that we do on the Cardinal Sports Network. When you look beside these athletes' names and see all the FRs, meaning they're a freshman, it's very impressive. There's 24 freshmen on this Cardinal roster.
That's great news for Cardinal faithful.
Of course, if this was D1, everybody would be headed for the transfer portal.
Exact. Trying to get in attack mode here. Good job to clear it away.
Timmy mentioned the temperature. It's in the upper 90s today here in Athens, and we got a real nice breeze blowing. It feels like it's from the southeast maybe, but it's keeping things kind of cool and calm. Not cool, but not less hot for sure. But this is summer hanging on here in Texas.
Yeah.
It's got to let go, Benny. I'm just going to see if you can't make that happen for us. How the real question, how did it impact your golf game today?
Oh. Damn. Let's talk about
Let's get back to soccer. What do you say?
Let's just do that.
33 minutes still plus to go here in the first half. Cards staying and making a living down here on the Paris side of the field. might have something developing here. Just missed her on the crosser.
You're watching Cardinals soccer on the Cardinal Sports Network, our 16th season overall. Our first to soccer, Benny Rogers, Tim Howard, and Kim Morales. And we're thankful that you're here with us this afternoon. And it's that afternoon here. We understand across the world of our people that are watching that it may be early morning, late night. And we do appreciate you staying up late or getting up early to watch us here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
One thing I love about the makeup of this team, there are, 6 kiddos, actually 8 from different countries, 6 different countries represented, but then also all over Texas, Frisco, Houston, Midlothian, Kemp, Maybank. I mean, so it's a great menagerie of talent.
Yeah, we have a few East Texas friends, so that's exciting to see.
I love it. It's really, really cool. So wherever you're watching us tonight, we're glad to have you along, and maybe morning, maybe you're watching it in delay, but we're glad you're joining us here this afternoon. So far scoreless as we approach the 32-minute mark here in the first half.
We will mention, Tim, next up on the Cardinal Sports Network will be Cardinal football finally at home again after a month on the road. Next Friday night they take on Air Force Prep at 6:30 at Bruce Field, and we will have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
That's going to be a great one. Speaking of great, how about Noriega coming out very aggressive there, Coach? She had to make a split-second decision and went for it.
It was a quick save, and she got it out quick.
So here come the Cardinals back the other direction.
What I enjoyed to see from the Cardinals is how much they work that sideline and how much they attack. And here's an opportunity, like offsides.
Offsides. So the more you work on a side like that, you start putting that pressure. Describe the goal of that. You're trying to pressurize that particular player, that group. I mean, you're wearing them down and coming. Is that what Coach Elder's game plan strategy is, kind of thing, or?
I mean, just working on that give and go quick passes and is what we've been seeing a lot. So it's a great way to get crosses in and get shots on goal.
Cardinals quick on the defense there and had shut the Dragons down. They just basically clear it out, and now the Cardinals will bring
Switch
it back
it sides.
Quick pass. Return to center. I think a lot of the one of the things that it may be tough to pick up on if you're not here live is the speed of the game. They're moving up and down the floor here, all over this gorgeous grass. They are getting up and down and making it look effortless. There's a pass to Fugal out of bounds.
And Tim, it's just one of the little things about building a program, and I don't know if you've noticed or not, our viewers have noticed, but you'll see youth sports teams surrounding the field as ball girls.
Yeah.
And they're involved in the program, and at halftime they let them get out and have a scrimmage, and you get into the youth leagues and make them being an investment in your program and making an investment in them helps you build a program.
That is a good point, and we'll get a chance to see some of that in a little bit. You mentioned the Cards got a shot on goal. They're not quite the result, but again, more attack. The pressure is going to be felt eventually. You would think at some point the dam will burst, as it were.
The nice thing about Tuesday's 10-0 win over Jacksonville is Jimmy Elder, I think, got to empty his bench and got everybody some playing time, and that's valuable for you because you never know which one of those kids you're going to have to call on at some point during the season.
Good point. Here's a nifty move, but oh my goodness.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, she's
fun to watch.
She is.
Evan goes into the bushes across the way.
Going back to Miyobi, she is, what is that song, Pink Skies? I think God heard you coming. I think you hear her coming. I mean, she's just a force with the ball, whether she's running with or without. She's fun to watch for sure. Big kid, strong, plays with a lot of energy, possessed with passion. All those things come to mind when you think about her.
Be careful reaching into those bushes. One of the things
Famous last words.
One of the things you noticed, Tim, is the ravine has been cleared up behind the net on this west end of the field. And Eddie Kite, our athletic director, was telling me that when they did all that work and everything, they found 5 soccer balls down in there.
Coach, I just can't find it. It's got to be there. No, it's gone. Somebody must have. Well, we found it in the clearing.
Not to mention the golf balls they found from the nearby golf course.
Oh man, I guarantee you some of them balls had my name on them. Let's see here, back to action.
Oh, nice takedown.
I was gonna say.
But what you do see is from the Cardinals is the numbers that they have in the offense. You know, usually you see 2 defenders out back and the rest are attacking and working in the midfield and on the sideline. So they're trying to get that possession.
That's great. Great news for Cardinal fans, and seeing the effort and the energy continuing on.
Coming up on the 27-minute mark, and we are scoreless thus far in this Region 14 Conference contest at the pit.
Fugal with a defender right in front. Fugal back over. Yeah, Paris to this point, not to say it couldn't change, but to this point, they haven't really haven't put a lot of pressure on Noriega or the Cardinals. So the ball gets down there. There's 3 or 4 Cardinals ready to defend, and it's all been on the other side of the midfield.
Here we go with the good.
Tim, you touched on it earlier. I think as often as the Cardinals are on the attack, that at some point the dam just will burst eventually if you keep the pressure building like that.
You would think so, man. They have definitely, and that's one of the things I love about Coach Elder. It seems that, you know, he and Brittany Anthony, that they are constantly talking to their team about, hey, keep that energy up, keep that passion up, keep on attacking, and good things will happen. Maybe right here, right now. Pace. Tried to give it up, now works it across.
Looking down the line. Corner for the Cardinals. Throw in for the Cardinals.
Goal to throw it in. Well, that explains a lot. I was trying to find a number 10, but that's 19.
My glasses.
You got close.
You got glasses.
I was going to say, I don't know if there's help for me. Yeah, Cardinals representing well here, nearly going, even though it's still scoreless, approaching the 25-minute mark here on a Friday afternoon in Athens, Texas. Glad to have you along here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Tim, taking a quick look at the Cardinal results, they beat Southmost 5-0, Angelina 2-0 on the road, Blinn 1-0 on the road, and then of course the 10-0 win against Jacksonville here at the pit this past Tuesday.
If you do all the average out, that 10-0 will really lift an average. They're averaging 4.5 a game after that the other night. So Nao to last to touch it there for the Cardinals. It'll be Smith with the possession for Paris. Catherine, a freshman defender. Well, the first times they've really had a decent opportunity.
Good kick. Easy ball for it.
Yeah.
Shielded her eyes from the sun and made the stop.
Yeah, Jamie definitely using that glove hand, or using the hand to shield the sun.
Here comes Paris.
Great job, I thought, there by
She is not stopping.
Sounds like we got a tornado.
The wind would not let me flip my roster, but Liana Prudent did a real good job there for Trinity Valley. Eventually got there. Sorry about that, Liana.
If sirens go off, folks, call 911, please.
So, as a coach, when you're in a deadlock game, 0 apiece, but you still see your team getting opportunities, shots on goal. Talk about the mindset. There's no panic, obviously. You're where you want to be. Are you passing that on as pace takes possession there?
Coming in, if we're at this time 0-0, just tell them to keep going, communicate. It will come. They have possession. I see the ball moving around on each side of the field, so I think it will come. It's knocking on the door.
And there's going to be possession going Trinity Valley. By the same token, if you're on the Paris side of things, how do you spin that the other way? It's like, hey, we're right where we're still okay. They've been getting a lot of goals. Let's flip the script, so to speak. That's a lot different conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, just fix the little things, trying to get possession immediately, and communication. I think I hear more a bit of the Cardinals talking more on the field, and switching sides. We see a lot more of not being moved the ball around for Paris.
Yeah, they have definitely not had those shots on goal. As they've had a couple of opportunities, but Trinity Valley much too much in the early going here. Inside 22 minutes to go in the first half. Here's an opportunity stolen away quickly. Narvaez had position there moments ago. Looks like they're trying to set it up, getting an opportunity inside that left side.
Oh, here's this cross. Set it down. Shoot. Here's a shot. Oh. Here's a shot by Brissa.
Yeah. Brissa had a pretty good crack at it there.
She had 2 good shots.
But that's what you keep that pressure, keep coming, keep bringing the shots on goal, because good things will happen. As looks like we might have an opportunity for a quick replay on it. We'll let you know if that comes about. Another chance coming here, you would think.
Here we go.
Just missed on the connection.
Hard pass.
Miriam Miube. Miube. My bad. There it comes. Not quite. Good stop defensively, but they are putting the ball on goal.
That's 4 shots on goal for the Cardinals and 1 shot for Paris. So
you like those odds, right? You keep 4-1 opportunity. You would think the odds are in your favor. Fugol going back. Chance to open it up. Here they come.
Here we go, looking for.
Defender gives herself up.
Quick water break.
Yeah, we got a quick break here. Why don't we step away? Trinity Valley is all knotted up, scoreless here with Paris from the pit in Athens. We'll take a timeout and come back with more after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful. Wow. That's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact, it's closer and more convenient than you might think. Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
On the campus of Trinity Valley Community College in Athens, Texas. I'm Tim Howard along with Mr. Benny Rogers and Coach Kim Morales. Coach, talk a little bit about, as we are almost set to get back to action, we'll get a chance to look at a couple of shots on goal here. Trinity Valley is got the upper hand even though the scoreboard doesn't reflect it.
Yeah, what we've seen is 4 shots on goal for the Cardinals and 1 shot for Paris, and then possession, I think they've gotten possession 95% of the game, and especially our defense, they've been working together. Our goalkeeper, she's had quite a few saves, especially with the sun in her face, and someone that's been, outstanding is Jenny, number 33. She's been, a force out in defense. She's been working hard, and she's not afraid to body up and go one-on-one.
Yeah, Nugankim is definitely fun to watch. It looks like it will be Fugol to get this possession started. Might have something working here. Dragons with a little something to say about that, though. Still in possession of the Cardinals. You talk about Jenny, man. We've seen her all over the field. And to the credit of the Cardinals, they're in good spots on the field, right? I mean, they seem to have good measured pace here.
And what you see from the Cardinals is they trust their defense. They trust their goalkeeper. They're playing it back. They know that they're going to have the ball. They know that they're going to switch sides. It's been exciting to see.
Kind of choosing her spot there, letting the defender commit. Now here comes Fugol. Almost just setting up that defense, letting them get in position. And
here we go with a quick shot.
Wide right there. Defender coming on definitely affected the trajectory of that, but they're still getting good looks. Benny, what is your takeaway thus far here in this first half of the first half?
As I was sitting here, I was thinking sometimes soccer gets a reputation for being boring, because 0-0 sounds boring because we're used to football games being 74 to 69 or whatever they are these days. But this has been a very entertaining first half, a lot of action. And I love how aggressive the Cardinals are attacking this year. It's just amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of game within the game, I guess. Be one way to think about it. So many nuances that we're seeing and being able to be enlightened to.
Here's
my goodness,
right off the crossbar.
That was set up pretty well.
That was a good ball. Still have possession, the Cardinals.
Deep in the Dragon end here. Let's see what they can do with it. You keep getting the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and the Cardinals aren't afraid to put numbers on the box, With this corner, you saw one defender just sitting out here alone, and numbers are in the box, so it's coming.
Good aggressive attack on the ball there. Now Trinity Valley will take over possession. No doubt about communication there. I could hear it about 100 yards away.
Good ball.
Set it up.
Oh.
Just missed on the connection there.
Just missed, but great ball.
The accuracy on that was pretty impressive when you stop and think about how far away the ball was kicked, and then a good yard, maybe 2.
Hotel substitutions coming in by Coach Jimmy Elder across the way.
5 substitutions.
So full house coming in and keeping those legs fresh, and chance to try to continue to attack. Try to get you at some point numbers and names on all of them, but do see Alexis Morris checking into the contest. Morris out of Midlothian. We talked about Smith a while ago. She's the defender there and just chose to kick it out of bounds and try and regroup if she could, because Paris was again on the wrong end.
Here we see Paris. 2 Cardinals shutting her down.
Yeah, great hustle again, that time from Jenny Nugankan, and also let's say that was Christina Cromwell. Cromwell did a great job getting there as well. Trying to set it up on the left side.
I think it's Dakota Barnes, number 5, who just came into the contest.
Yeah, Barnes out of Keller, Texas.
Shielding the ball for not a corner.
Yeah, great effort there, keeping the ball away from the offensive player of the Paris Dragons.
I love how the Cardinals are always in position, Tim. They're never caught out of step at all. It doesn't seem.
And that's a big difference. I mean, it turns everything on its heels, right, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Paris gets the ball, there's a Cardinal right there, ready to get the possession. They're not gonna let down.
So here's a chance for Noriega to step up. She does wisely, and they will now try and move it back across. We're closing in on 14 minutes left here in the first half. Still scoreless from Athens. Cards are getting 1, 2, 3 chances, it seems, to Paris's. Little stoppage of play here. Trinity Valley will now have it. Gonna set up for a free kick, and it will be Nugankam kicking. Jenny, freshman out of France, to kick.
Here we go. Good.
Blowing it dead.
Early start.
So early start. What does that mean, Coach? Break it down. See, I just said early start like I knew. I'm over here.
You disguised it well, Tim.
She shot it before the ref told her it was fun to shoot.
Penny's not going to let me get away with that one.
No.
I told on myself.
Tim and I are not beyond calling each other out. Huh?
So let's see if they can capitalize on a chance here to get on the board.
Just a little heavy over.
Oh, and that ball was heavy. It rolled all the way, I think, into the ravine down there.
But did you notice how our photographers, Chuck Miracle and Travis Tapley, never moved? Never moved over there down on behind the baseline. I thought they deserved some credit for that.
This is not their first time, man. They're like, I don't have to exert energy if I don't have to. Great footwork. Look at her go.
Here we go, down the line. Just a little heavy.
Tim will mention that folks can watch the number 10 ranked Cardinal football team tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock out in Cisco. That game will be on the SHN Sports YouTube channel. Just type in SHN Sports on YouTube and type in TVCC and Cisco, and you can find it real quick. Airtime will be about 1:45 p.m.
Benny, you know, I never want to correct you. You are the dean, but I think I heard you say Cisco, isn't it? Cisco. When you get that far out in West Texas, you have a little extra Cisco.
I've rarely been out of East Texas, Tim, so don't give me, I don't know.
Even.
Here we see some attacking by the Cardinals.
They're bringing it. Just knocked away down in, starts hitting the paint.
But keeping possession, the Cardinals, they're not going to let down. Yeah.
Yeah, they are putting it on, moving in and out.
They're not letting down.
A little over 11 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Trinity Valley continuing to apply large amounts of pressure, bringing a lot of heat. I'm not talking about the temperature either. Not a lot to show for it on the board yet, but
been a lot of action.
Definitely. Feel like at this point in the game, those legs are starting to burn really for Paris here. And
here's a ball.
Want to capitalize here before the half is over.
Here we go, shot for Jacobo. Ooh, just the crossbar.
Skies in the air, right in the, is that a live ball?
It's a live ball.
Cards will take advantage. Cardinals get on the board.
10:30 mark. Who gets credit for that?
Let's
Jacobo.
see. Yeah, it is going to be Jacobo, I think. Number 22, Nancy Jacobo.
What a goal.
I hope we get a look at that here momentarily.
Oh, we will.
Hey, that's when the crossbar became our friend this time.
Yeah, it went straight up and came right back down. And Nancy Jacobo, the benefactor.
And that's why you take shots.
Yeah, good things happen when you shoot.
So the first score of the contest comes at the 10:30 mark of the first half.
What do you see, Coach, in that replay?
I mean, what you see is TVCC, they had possession, you know, they saw an opportunity and she took a shot on goal, and I mean the crossbar finally became our friend.
Yeah, good couple of good looks at it there. It hit on the right side, Karam's up almost back to the middle, and Jacobo stayed with it. So good job there defensively by Noriega to keep that one out of harm's way. Cardinals now trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Still 10 minutes to go here in this first half. Now,
Jacobo is a freshman out of Houston, Texas, Tim. I'm sorry I stepped on you there, bud.
Oh, you're great, man. I was about to say, now if you can add to that and get a little separation, it really puts even more pressure on Paris, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the Cardinals, just continue, you know, keep possession, play as how you have been playing, you know, taking the ball down the line, taking it down the sideline, and for Paris, you know, trying to get the possession and fix something that's different, you know, work as a team.
Morris with possession for Trinity Valley. Finds an opening. Good pass.
Here we go.
Oh,
just a little bit hard.
Just missed her. You could see that developing. Morris tried to connect, or does connect the youngster. I don't know, was that Jacobo on that one? I couldn't quite make out the number, but man, they were a hair away from making something else happen real well there. But great job from Morris, and then the crosser. So as you look, there's Sveti making things happen for Trinity Valley. Just good aggressive defense, or aggressive attacking the ball.
The ninth ranked Cardinal volleyball team will be in action Saturday, September the 28th at Cardinal Gym at 2 p.m. We'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Look to Coach Aaliyah Hayes and what they've been able to accomplish so far.
Here we
Pass
go.
downfield.
Switch, quick give and go. Just a little heavy.
Yeah, it really is a game of inches, isn't it? I mean, just a juke when you want to jive versus a this or a that. It can make all the difference in the world.
Can we turn the cameras around and get Tim to do a juke and jive for us?
Maybe in 6 to 8 weeks. They will get it over to Jacobo. Back to Nugancum.
Tim, you're on. Juke and jive, bud.
Nice footwork there. Man, Jenny can put it on.
Quick switch.
Morris over to Prudent. Now Nugancum with the ball. Seems that at this point, like Paris, when they do, they're just trying to clear it. It doesn't seem like they have had any kind of really had an opportunity offensively yet. Am I reading too much into that, or would you agree to that statement?
I mean, what you see is every pass is a TVCC ball, so, you know, what you see is tiring legs from Paris from chasing the pass from the Cardinals.
That wears them down.
Sending the ball up, taking it up, clearing it up is what you see right now from the Paris.
Yeah, Dragons are definitely on the short end of things. Only down a goal, but it seems like a big goal here when you've had very little time with the ball on the other team's side of the field, which in this case is the Cardinals. Putting a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper back there, Stovall. Lila is a freshman, and she's had a hard first half here as there's still 6 minutes to go. Trinity Valley can add to it here.
Here we go.
Shot.
Here we go. Take a shot.
Oh, goes high. That was a good look at it, though. It's a great opportunity there, just skies above the goal. Talk about what Trinity Valley was able to do on that, just spacing and getting those positions where they get an actual shot on goal.
Yeah, I mean, from the throw-in, working inside the box and, you know, drawing it back like how they've been doing, and, you know, take a shot when you have the opportunity, and that's what we saw. So
great effort. See if they can keep that going here. 5 minutes plus to go. First half of play from Trinity Valley in Athens, Texas on a Friday afternoon.
In the two meetings between these two teams last year, Paris won 1-0 and 4-2, so both were tightly contested last season.
And here we see another free kick.
They can
numbers in the box. Ooh,
oh my goodness. That was close.
That was close, which is a corner kick.
Yikes. You'll take that if you're lining them up that way and you're getting that close. I'm telling you, and I think that's a great picture right there on your screen. You see part of what you were describing. The legs have got to be on fire right now because Paris has not had a lot of substitutions.
No. And, I mean, I think if she wouldn't have punched out or jumped up a little, I think that ball would have been in.
Very much. Very well could have.
Here we see a corner opportunity.
Looks like that'll be Jenny to kick from the corner.
Here we go.
Nice job by Paris about knocking it away. Breezy afternoon here at the Pit in Athens, Texas. Cardinals up 1-0 with 4:02 in counting.
Oh no, she's trying to get her off her line. Easy save.
I think you said it right there, Coach. Easy save. That's been the name of the game tonight for Mariega and Trinity Valley in general this season. There have been very few real challenges on them defensively.
And you're looking at a goalkeeper that's had 4 shutouts to her credit to start the season.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Paris saw her off her line and tried to take the shot, but it was too easy.
Woods with a great clear there, gets it across to.
Oh, nicely done.
Nevatu.
Here we go.
They got numbers here.
Just a little cross. Ooh.
Man, they're fun to watch. They keep putting shots on goal. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, what we have is 8 shots for the Cardinals and 3 shots for Paris, as we see right now.
So keeping the firepower coming here. Under 3 minutes to go. Benny, your thoughts here on the first half?
I've enjoyed it, Tim, and I love the way the Cardinals are aggressive and attacking, but the thing that struck me the most is how they're always in position.
Yeah.
Always in position, either on offense or the defensive end. They're just always in place, and that's a sign of a well-coached soccer team right there.
And I was about to say, that doesn't just happen. That's a lot of work before the game actually starts, right, Coach? I mean, just drills, working, conditioning, getting that mindset right.
Yeah, it takes a lot. The conditioning, especially with this weather, is very important. Tiring legs do happen quick.
Great effort to get there to keep it in bounds.
She keeps it in.
Got a chance there to hear kind of what you're talking about, the communication. Sometimes I'm not picking up on that, but you could definitely hear Cardinals talking about, you get there, Jamie, get there. And just a minute, it all flows in tandem. All of that, you may not be the person that scores the goal, but you're the person that's pulling the rope in that direction to get that goal. So good stuff defensively for the Cardinals.
I'm sure if you're Paris, you'd just like to get to halftime with it being 1-0.
Yeah, kind of regroup if you can and not give up another one here. And really, if you're Trinity Valley, man, you've kind of got them on the ropes a little bit. Those legs are burning. They're going to get a break. So it's 80 seconds to go here. You want to capitalize on it if you can. Any chance you can get on goal?
I mean, but what you see from the Cardinals is substitutions. They also make a huge impact on the field, and what we haven't seen a lot from Paris is not a lot of substitution. So
yeah, it's going to take its toll, not just in the first half, but as this game progresses. Setting her up.
Here we go.
Almost connected there with, I believe that was Morris, number 2. No, that was Pace, number 7, Ellie. They've done a good job to kind of keep her quiet after her onslaught the other night.
She might have been on the scouting report.
You score 4 goals in a match, they kind of recognize it as not that I know that from experience. I've read about that or something.
I was going to ask you to explain further.
Final ticks on the clock here. See if they add any time. Know that they will, with clock rolling down to 0, triple zeros, and that'll be the end of the first half.
And we are at halftime at the Pit in Athens, Texas, on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College. The Cardinals, undefeated 4-0, are up 1-0 over the Paris Dragons. We're going to step away for a few minutes and let you hear some words from our fine sponsors, and we'll rejoin you on the other side on the Cardinal Sports Network.
He passes it straight one.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh my God.
TVCC really having dominant control here.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1:20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor Scott White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor Scott White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott White Health, changing cancer care for life.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Cowboy Headquarters is your one-stop shop destination in Athens. 80,000 square feet of awesome sitting on 25 acres with top brands for all your farm and ranch needs, including Preferred, Tartar, Steel, SMA, Bluebonnet, Equibrand, Trent Ward Saddlery, Professional's Choice. We have a Texas-sized store with a Texas-sized selection. Cowboy Headquarters just south of the Loop on Highway 19 in Athens. Cowboy Headquarters is a destination you don't want to miss. Shop online now at cowboyhq.com.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
it's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team.
here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry, is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Our offense was dominating this year. Fast, powerful, virtually unstoppable. In fact, the only slow member of the team was me. When I was sidelined with ankle pain, it put the whole season at risk. So, just like when my players need the best care, I turned to a proven provider. Now, I'm back in the game.
Get the care you need at physician-owned Baylor Scott White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital, or visit tsjh.org to find a specialist today.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
They're not talking about you, just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes,
it's the Wright family, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. The things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
Our crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
And we are back at the pit in Athens, Texas here, folks, on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College with the Cardinals, the undefeated Cardinals, up 1-0 on a score at the 10:30 mark of the first half on a goal by number 22, Nancy Jacobo. I am Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard, and we're very honored to have Coach Kim Morales, the Athens Lady Hornet, I should say, soccer coach from Athens High School in her third year of the year, looking for a big-time season from the Lady Hornets. And Tim, I'll throw it back over to you and Coach and let y'all talk about that first half.
Coach, one of the things that I wanted to ask you, talk about the mindset right now of Trinity Valley. They got the lead, and Jacobo continues to have, she scored in that last game, got one up here in the first half. What is Coach Elder sharing with his squad in your opinion right now?
Yeah, you're up 1-0, but don't let down. Continue what you've been doing, and continue looking for options and playing that back, and looking out wide, and they've been doing great, especially our defense. We have two just sitting out back, but they're still communicating. They're still looking for options, playing it, switching it sides, and it's been exciting to see.
Yeah, it has been, definitely. One thing that we do have a quick moment to talk about here is where Trinity Valley is in the standings right now. Benny, I don't know if you have that in front of you, but Trinity Valley at 3-0, leading the way right there with TJC, Navarro, nipping at their heels, so to speak.
Well, Tim, actually they're 4-0.
4-0.
Because,
Southmost
is a conference game this year, yes.
Okay.
So that's a big plus, and when you're used to looking from the bottom side up, that's a lot better, obviously, and it gives you a lot of momentum going into the second half. But we both know, you and I both know, being around here for so long, next week will tell us a lot about where the Cardinals are as a program right now and where their standing is going to be maybe as this season progresses. Because if they can get one of the two next week, just say at the very least, that's going to earn some national recognition there. And I know Jimmy Elder is not about national recognition, because as I told the audience last week, and I told you two earlier tonight with the first interview I had with him, I said, what would constitute a successful season for you at Trinity Valley? And he said to win the regional tournament and to make it to the national tournament. So,
isn't that amazing? I mean, I love that. That is definitely culture building. You got a shot there of Ellie Pace, and boy, she's a little banged up, to say the least.
Just a little bit.
But we talk about just these athletes and student athletes at that. But man, they come through and wrap me up, Coach. Coach Scott, head trainer here, I'm sure, been keeping her busy with making sure she's able to go. And I'm looking forward to the second half. Coach, final thoughts before we get underway here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit more, probably aggressiveness from Paris. They won a goal. They traveled quite a while, and they want to stay up top in the box.
Well, I would be amiss if I didn't. Whether it's softball, whether it's basketball, whether it's soccer, anytime I see Paris, I think of Capices there, and
always
cannot get past it, man. So I'm going to have to focus here. We're underway, and see how the Cardinals will attack it. And you mentioned it in the first half, Coach. The goalkeeper now has a big advantage with the vision and the sight. And looking on the other end now, Paris looking right into the sun.
Yeah, I mean, now she's going to have to be a little bit more careful with her shots. You know, the sun's in her face, and that's a big disadvantage, but a big advantage for us.
Here come the Cardinals right off the bat. It's going to be Barnes coming left side.
Here
all the
he
way
come.
on.
Quick attack.
It looked like a pretty good opportunity there for Barnes. She was trying to connect across the way. Might have been Jacobo. She was trying to get caught up with there, but man, if they can keep having that kind of success, it will be a long afternoon for the Dragons.
Here's a corner kick for Cardinals.
And that will be Nancy Jacobo. Nancy, as Benny likes to say, got that FR out in front of her name, freshman for Trinity Valley.
She has a goal for tonight.
Header on the way. They try and clear it, but don't.
Not letting down.
Attack on goal seems to be the name of the game for the Cardinals. Good hustle. I love it. That effort there from Mahubi kept it on Trinity Valley's end. They'll eventually have to regroup, but never getting a real crack at it. I mean, those things really add up, not only physically, but mentally, wouldn't you say? I mean, because if you're not getting a shot on goal, here comes Barnes.
Here we see some attacking from the Cardinals. Shot.
Shot is going to be handled this time by Stovall, but still
for the Lady Cards, we have 9 shots on goal, and for Paris, we have 3 shots on goal. So big difference.
Absolutely. Coming back. Well, it looks like another opportunity. They'll actually clear it out and set it up from the other end. See if they can get what they want here.
Coach, what would be an acceptable number on shots on goal versus goals?
Shots on goal is when it just, hits the target. It's in the area. It's safe for the keeper, and, goals is.
Well, I understand. But what's a good percentage to have, though, is from the standpoint of if you've got 10 shots on goal and you have 4 goals, is that about 40%?
Yeah, it's about 40%.
What keeps your clipboard together is what I think Coach is asking. That you don't have to have duct tape on your clipboard. I mean, at the end of the day, what is that goal that you're aiming for as far as percentage-wise? Is it 30?
Of course,
is it 40?
Yeah, you want to go for 40%. As much as shots you have, opportunities, it's the best, and it's better to have.
They keep that firepower coming. More from Barnes. Almost got it. Jacobu. Man, she's been all over the place in the box down low.
Nice header.
Yeah, Jenny coming strong in the midfield there. Here it comes.
Here comes
number 7, Pace. Not sure if we have a backstory on that left hand, but definitely having to play through some pain and some challenge, obstacle, but she's not shown any difficulty with that.
Now you for sure think it would be a distraction if nothing else, just for that hand heavier, that arm heavier over there.
Yeah, she is definitely right in the flow of things. Talking about number 7, Ellie Pace. Ellie is only a freshman. She's from England. Glad to have her here in the States.
Here we see a ball over the Paris defender.
Good numbers.
Here we go. Shot. Ooh.
Oh, great job down there by the goalie, because that was one-on-one action, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a great ball over the defender's head, and, great one-on-one.
Sade with the miss.
Yeah, Angelina Sade had the defender quaking her boots, but she comes battling back.
Here we go with quick feet.
That's got
Oh,
a chance.
just a little.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was Leah Castaneda, number 20, Trinity Valley there. I mean, she's working just to get to that opportunity to shoot on goal. There was some beautiful footwork out front. And the amount of time it takes to develop that, we're talking years and years, and being, 4 or 5 years old out on a field somewhere just working ball drills, right? I mean, it doesn't just, you don't just strap it up on a Friday afternoon and say, hey, let me go show you what to do. These guys and gals have been working forever to make that look so seamless. Quickly back into the flow here.
And what you see for the first 6 minutes of this half is possession from the Cardinals. We haven't seen a lot of possession from Paris, more attacking on our end.
Good point. As Ellie gives away.
Here we go.
Comes Dakota Barnes. Setting it up. Good move.
Good.
Clears herself.
She's inside the box. Corner.
Nice recovery there. Not quite, I didn't see a number, but good effort there from the Dragons, because that looked like that Barnes had her set up. I want to say that was Sierra Johnson, sophomore. She came back strong. Corner kick here for Trinity Valley.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, just
missing right on that shot.
Again, the Cardinals will be on the road, and all of next week. Tuesday they go to Tyler for a 5 p.m. match against TJC, and Friday the 27th they go to Corsicana to take on Navarre at 4:30 p.m. Both teams ranked in the top 7.
Yeah, as you see it there on your screen there, October 2nd, then you'll have Northeast Texas. So that's going to be some fun stuff. Watching this team develop, and it's still early in the season. When you stop and think, they've only played together 4 games, and so you're still kind of gelling, and it's been really great to see. And we talked about all the different cultures represented, and so to have them coming together and playing as a unit like this is pretty exciting. You'd think it's just going to get better and better as they
here we see Jacoba with the ball. Great ball.
Yeah, put it out in front where she has some room to work with it. Good closeout by the defender. I believe that is number 3, Smith, Catherine Smith. Said, I'm going to kick this one out of bounds and get some help down here, because the numbers were not in her favor.
But what you see from the Cardinals is every ball, there's an option. Every ball, you see someone available for that ball. And so...
And not sometimes more than one option. I mean,
yeah.
That's the beauty of it. They are at least one option, and sometimes a couple, 3. So see if they can capitalize here. Oh, got a whistle coming here as Juliana Torres is taken down.
She scored the first goal in the 10-0 win against Jacksonville here Tuesday.
It didn't take too long to do it, right, Benny? She says, hey, 5 minutes in or less than.
About 36-minute mark, yeah, thereabouts somewhere, I think.
So let me put that net to use. No headshot, nowhere to go with it, though. Card still with possession, trying to set it up.
Anna Prudence in the contest, number 16, and she had a very active game in the game against Jacksonville.
Good look at it here. Drive, shot, goal! How about that? I believe that was Pace.
Yes, Ellie Pace.
Ellie.
The build-up, though, came from the defensive and out wide and looking for options.
Yeah, Ellie had, like you said, talking about options. They got that ball to her in rhythm, and you got to see the power just coming. There wasn't much hope there for Stovall. She was in trouble. We'll get a look at it here in a moment and get a chance as you look at the replay.
Tim, we talked earlier about the work that the Cardinals have been putting in since Jimmy Elder arrived on campus back in January. I get on campus every day, as you know, by around 6 a.m., and it's pretty quiet on campus at 6 a.m., and I've got my office that's at the corner. I can see the soccer practice field out one window and the football practice field out another window. And one morning about 7 o'clock, I kept hearing these whistles. I said, well, I know Coach Poteet and them aren't working out this morning. And I look out the left window, and the soccer team is out here working out.
They are going at it, and it's showing, man. They have got a good culture here that is happening, and you love to see it. Love to see the build-up of it.
And I mean, you also see the difference of the bench. I mean, you have the Cardinals, standing, cheering on, and we have the Lady Dragons just, sitting on the bench and.
Not a lot of energy on that.
Well, as you know, Coach, you're not going to win things with just your frontline players.
Yeah.
You're going to depend on those role players to come in and do those things. We saw that with the Cardinal volleyball team last year. Tim and I did. The role players made a huge difference down the stretch of that season.
Yeah, talk about that. I mean, you've got kiddos that are, they're maybe not out there having the most shining moment, but you're still part of that team whether you're on the field or not.
Yeah, the biggest thing is culture. That's the biggest thing to build a team, a successful team, and respecting each other, and that's what you see from the Cardinals is the energy and the respect that they have for their coaches, the respect that they have for each other, and how they cheer each other on.
Good stuff here as Cards trying to add to a 2-0 advantage here in Region 14 action. Trinity Valley leading the conference, sitting atop at 4-0. Here's a chance for Barnes coming left side. Oh, almost got there.
Tried to hit Jacobo.
Jacobo coming across to in the middle there. That would have been tough to handle if she could have connected. Not much that Lila Stovall would have been able to do, but just missing.
The other afternoon against Jacksonville, Tim, we had one of the Cardinal players on the attack and took a big shot on goal. And I don't remember which. I think it was Jacobo, but I'm not sure. But she made a giant sweep with her foot and made contact. But the problem was she made contact with the Jacksonville goalie's face.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say that probably left a mark. I'm just thinking.
You can see the red from up here.
Yikes. Yeah, it is a very physical sport, isn't it? I mean, we see Pace out there tonight. She's bandaged up with that big right arm. Didn't stop her from using her feet though and scoring. Here's an opportunity for Paris, but they're not going to track it down.
That's the first ball that our goalkeeper Noemi received this half. There was a goalkeeper change coming into this half, so that was the first ball that she's.
And that's what, almost 12 minutes in. Goodness gracious.
Cardinal goals would come at the 10:30 mark of the first half and the 35-26 mark of the second half.
So talk about that, Naomi, in the goal here in the second half. She's had a chance to kind of scout things out the first half, looking and seeing. And when you got a defense like Trinity Valley, it's probably you got to really stay laser focused, because if you look away for 1 second, that'll be the time something happens. But they've controlled this thing, huh?
Yeah, but that's also what you see from the trust that Coach Elder has for his girls. Goalkeeper change. They were up 1-0, and so the trust that he has for his girls is, it's as a team is exciting to see.
Good stuff.
And the players pick up on that too, don't they, Coach?
Yeah, they do. If my coach trusts me, I'm going to give it my all on the field, and so seeing that is fun.
Had a shot in the box, but knocked away. Good job from Paris there, as they have been all night long kind of under an oppressive attack from Trinity Valley. Cardinals will set it up again. Trying to get out in front. Ellie passing back over to Barnes. He's going to set it.
Playing it back.
Yeah. Kind of just picking their moment, kind of setting them up and then attack.
And that's like a great way for the Cardinals not to get tired, playing it back, having options and not running around chasing the ball it's what's kind of tiring the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, it may not necessarily show up on that scoreboard, but you definitely see it in the fatigue factor, huh?
Yes.
Benny, I don't know if you saw Mahibu just a moment ago. I don't know exactly, she saw something. She was, we just missed an opportunity. But
well, that's what you want the players
yeah.
seeing, those opportunities.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
love the energy and shot on goal. Easy one for them that time. They were trying to connect. Looked like they were trying to get over to Sade, but just a little out front. So goalie says, "Oh, thank you very much. I'll gladly accept that opportunity." But again, Trinity Valley.
Yeah, every ball you see in the air, a Trinity Valley player receives it on the ground.
It makes for a long afternoon, especially if you had a couple-hour drive over here, and then you got 2-3 opposing players everywhere you turn. Here comes Nugankam getting over to Pace, and Barnes ready to attack. But she's fun to watch too. She's got great ball control.
Young lady out of Keller, Texas, a freshman.
Setting it up, Jacobo almost had a shot there.
Here we go.
They're not so fast out of it.
Here we go, Ellie Pace.
Oh my goodness, the left kick just defended by the goalie there, Stovall.
She gets her money's worth on those kicks.
I'm telling you, man.
They're not letting down once they're in the box.
She's for real coming strong there, and you see why she had a 4-goal game the other night, as makes the most of those opportunities.
Tim, one thing I find interesting is the mental aspect of these programs. I know these kids come and go a year or two at a time, but when you take on a program that your school has been successful against continually and hasn't lost to, it's a big change in mindset when you have to suddenly realize that they're for real, like the Cardinals are.
Yeah, as we think about that here, you talked about the other night going into that Jacksonville game. It was a different story the last few years, and then same story tonight. Just a big deficit in goals.
But you and I both know to really catch the attention of even the nation, next two games against Tyler and Navarro will tell the tale from that standpoint.
It really will. So let's see how they attack here.
Here's Ellie Pace on the ball.
Oh, nice pass.
Here we go.
Got just a piece of it, or that might have been trouble. Cardinals still going to have a pretty good turnabout to bring it back this way. As man, it's just I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of Paris and how debilitating that is after we get one long pass down the field and that's it. They bring it back, and here we are, sucking gas because we have no real substitutes. Trinity Valley has, at one point tonight, brought in 5 fresh bodies.
And mentally it's got to fatigue you. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. There's a shot coming here.
Here we go.
Jacobo.
Looking for options.
That one was handled, but man, I love the ball movement. Just getting an open shot like that, it's...
Yeah, what you see is, when the ball gets played in our side, we easily pick it back up and look for options.
Indeed. That was Sade on the last one. Here comes Nugankam.
She's been fantastic out in the defense. She's been a player to watch.
Really, really has. Sade will give way over to I didn't actually get a number there. I'm sorry. Oh, there she is, 16, which is prudent.
But what I see from Paris's formation is more numbers on the defensive side than. Here we go with the.
Well, she just booted that one right back to the Cardinals.
Barnes with a great break on that ball that time.
Really was. Man, she's so quick.
Ellie Pace.
Ellie. Setting it up across the way to Torres. Torres will go back to Jenny. Actually,
when Paris gets the ball, there's really not an option up top. All their numbers is down in defense.
How frustrating has that got to be for you? When not only you're fatigued, but speaking of fatigue, there's going to be 3 new Dragons coming onto the field. And they've got to make the most of their opportunity here, because it has been all Trinity Valley here this afternoon. And just inside 26 minutes left, so 25 plus to go, and you're down 2 goals. They've got to find an answer and find it in a hurry.
The 6 previous meetings with these two teams, Paris owns a 40-5 scoring edge.
Wow.
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, then versus now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, make no mistake, and we've talked about this a couple of times now, but this Trinity Valley team is definitely raising eyebrows, not only in Region 14, but around the nation. And to your point, Benny, I think the next week is going to be really crucial to not only see how they are, but to Coach Elder, for him to gauge, okay, where we feel in this, and how we respond. And they haven't given up a goal yet through 4+ games.
Well, I do know this from feedback I got from around the region after Jimmy was hired back in January, is that people realize that Trinity Valley is now serious about their soccer program.
I think that is one of the statements that you can just look at the mark, look at some of the highlights, some of the people that have signed to come here, play here. It bodes well for the future for this Cardinal program.
Well, it absolutely does, and I fully expect that once the Cardinals finally break into those national rankings, they'll be a team like our other teams have been. They'll be a mainstay there.
College of Champions. Here is a opportunity. I'm going to ask for some breakdown here. You can obviously touch the player, use your body, but what draws a card? Is it like a umpire in baseball?
If those hands come out, those hands don't see that shove.
That's usually going to get the whistle.
Yep.
Why didn't I see? No, I'm not going to say why didn't I see it there. I'm just going to put a hole in my lower lip. Inside 24 minutes to go here, and Cardinals are in the driver's seat. Got to feel good about things right now. Trying to improve to 5-0 on the year.
Well, the Cardinals are always there for those loose balls there.
Pace setting it up over to Jacobo.
Yeah, and what you see is communication on the field. You hear Jacobo say, Ellie, ball. You see as many options on the field for the Cardinals.
Oh, good aggressive move there, because if not, that could have went the other way for pretty good opportunity for Paris.
Stop.
Got a player down.
Yep. Clock has stopped.
I think that's number 8, Giselle Gonzalez, shaking up for the Dragons.
Yeah, Gonzalez going to be slow to get up here. So a momentary stop in the action.
23:10 mark of the second half.
Why don't we take a 30-second timeout and step away? We'll come back after this. You are watching Region 14 action. Trinity Valley in the driver's seat, up 2-0 over Paris here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
We want to know which Chicken Express side dish you gotta have with your hand-breaded golden crispy express tenders.
Gotta have a big helping of those golden fries.
My favorite side is the fried okra. Mine's the mashed potatoes. Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
It's all about the hush puppies.
You can't go wrong with any of our delicious sides at Chicken Express. They're fresh, hot, and waiting for you after the game or anytime. We'll see you at Chicken Express.
Fried okra. Mashed potatoes.
They're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, It's the Wright family, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. The things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
And we are back at the pit in Athens, Texas. We've had an injury timeout for the Paris Dragons as Gonzalo Gonzalez was helped to her feet and is now leaving the field. You'll see our upcoming broadcast Saturday, September the 28th. We have volleyball. Lady Cardinals will be taking on Blinn at 1:45 p.m. That's when we'll come hit your computer screen. Game time is actually 2 p.m. And that will be a huge contest because both teams are ranked inside the top 10, or will be at that point.
Yeah, both of those perennial powers in Region 14. Also upcoming on the second, Lady Cardinals Trinity Valley Soccer coming up against Northeast Texas. That's a 4:45 start. That'll be Tuesday, October 2nd. We're back to action here. Good news, though, seeing Giselle, she was able to put a little weight on it as she was walking off, so hopefully not too banged up, and we'll be able to come back for Paris on the next outing. Cardinals in attack mode, though, Coach. They continue to bring the firepower.
Yeah, they continue to have possession and playing it back to their defense and looking for options.
Let's see. A little bit of a set them up kind of chess match there for the time being as Trinity Valley is getting the design on what they want to do here. Little keep away at the moment. Now, serious question, at some point when you're up 2-0 as a coach, do you kind of go into that like, hey, we don't have to get in a hurry here, let's take our time, or pick and choose when we go to attack mode?
Yeah, I mean, try not to have possession, have the other team get possession, and just play it along, looking at options, looking at sides is what you want to do, you know, and continue what you're doing.
By the same token, Paris seems to have a little more urgency trying to get that ball in and then know where to go with it. Trinity Valley took possession right back, but now the Dragons on the other side of the ball. Benny, what do you got on your mind down there? I can see something's cooking. What do you got, man?
It's me sweating.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to drop a knowledge bomb on us.
I actually was just sitting here, Tim, thinking about just the remarkable turnaround we've seen in this program. It was just like pulling teeth last year sometimes to watch the game, and this year it's just a joy to watch them play because they're well coached, they're in position, and certainly they're about to go to 5-0 if this score stands.
I love to see just the folks around the pit, on top, down below. There's a good crowd, and it continues to grow.
And this is late Friday afternoon during high school football season.
Yeah, football season, you would hear a lot of, hey, wait a second, what? But there is a good representation out here, and it's going to continue to grow. Word is getting out. Coach Elder and Coach Anthony doing a great job. Shot on goal. She had her eyes closed, but the rebound and the putback is good.
Sade. Angelina Sade at the 20-33 mark.
Yeah, that's a great job there from Sade. So here she is, just biding her time, seeing her opportunity, and
just kind of hanging out, Tim.
Yeah, and Angelina Sade. She's there on the rebound, and look at that celebration. Oh. That's a replay-worthy celebration right there. Coach, I didn't want to say that, but I actually taught him that move a while ago, right before I took the field. That's why I'm wearing a knee brace now. There's the replay. Just talk about staying hungry and following through with the play.
Yeah, you know, take every shot opportunity you have and be in the box ready to crash, because you never know when that ball will let loose and you can rebound it.
I thought Stovall did a great job there, just putting her hands up because she had to be blinded, but then wasn't able to capture the ball, and that's when the rebound opportunity came. So good hustle all the way around.
Here we go.
And if you see that from Paris's perspective, your energy level has just got to drain a little bit after you see that third goal go in.
Well, the energy is definitely not on the sideline there. The team just sitting there with a kind of a, man, it's going to be all hands on deck at this point. Here's an opportunity.
Ooh.
Knocked away before Sade had a shot at it.
Six did a good job there, but for Paris.
Here we go.
Dominguez with a shot, but man, she's doing a good job battling that sun, because that ball was moving coming in there, and looked like Stovall got just enough of it to control it.
I'll be excited for next week, Tim, to see how the Cardinals do match up against the Tylers and Navarros, and that's just a different level they're going to be playing next week.
Yeah, let's talk on that for a second. Tyler, they're undefeated in conference play, but they've played 17 games, so they've had a healthy run already to get ready. A little difference of strategy or even developing a program. It's probably a little bit of both, wouldn't you say? Getting ready for this thing, because they've played a handful of games more.
I talked to Coach Elder about that, about how all his games are just conference games this year, and he said, yeah, he would like to play a few more, but he loves his players to have fresh legs when they're in conference play.
And it's evident. Right now, these ladies are a step to the ball quicker, and have been consistently. Drawing it up. This time it's going to be Odulas. I love it when they're sizing them up, and that as a shot downfield could not connect with pace that time. But on the rebound, Jacobo almost got to it. Even in the pacing of this, it seems like Trinity Valley has time to even strategize, where Paris on the other end of the field, they've got a defender, maybe two, draped all over them.
Yeah, we see a little bit of attacking from Paris right now.
Good close out there. It looked like she was going to have that, but it closed quickly as
they were going to have
Jenny comes on.
Substitutions coming in for Coach Elder across the way, and even for Paris is also going to sub.
Yeah, maybe we can zoom in on all these numbers. I see
there's 5 substitutions from the Cardinals.
Martinez, one of them, making her way out, and so Daniela gets a crack. Also looks like Naotu back into the contest. Got Judira Torres. Of course, Torres has been in and out tonight as well. Wow. Good energy there as Hume is going to take her down there for Paris. I think I just saw an example of what we're talking about, fresh legs. I mean, just so much more burst to the ball and able to get to the ball. Glad to have you joining us here on the Friday evening Cardinal Sports Network, with Trinity Valley in control here, up 3 late in this match, but to improve to 5-0 on the year. Should this hold?
Here we see some speed from the Cardinals.
And she just pulled away from the defender, and speaking, trending.
Alexis Morris, number 2, has really been active over there on the far side.
Thank you, Benny. I was trying to make that pace again. I was like, no, she's got 2 good arms, but it's number 2, Alexis Morris. And yeah, she is definitely a little speed king over there, speedster.
She and Dakota Barnes are 2 great ones to have coming off the bench for Coach Jimmy Elder. You don't lose a lot when they come onto the field, if anything.
Almost just like hitting another gear. And how refreshing is that got to be for Coach Elder and his, the way he can strategize, because I think you touched on this our last broadcast, Coach. You have the opportunity just to really be able to, attack, go all speed. You don't have to hold anything in reserve. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the speed that you have on the field is very important.
It's got to be so frustrating for Paris, because every time they get possession, the Cardinals are just always there.
Yeah, you're seeing it again and again, and this movie has that same ending every time. It does not make for a fun afternoon.
They don't let down. If you get their ball, they're going to get it right back.
The Cardinals have now outscored the opposition in 4+ games, 21-0.
That's impressive right there. I mean, you have to give up a goal, but then we talked about, well, they're averaging 4.5 a game. Well, they had a big night the other night. That'll help. But 3 tonight against a good Paris team. This team's, they're holding their own. They come in .500 on the year. 2-2 in conference play, 3-3-1, so just under 500.
And Tim, I'm no genius, as you often point out to me, but but if you don't give any goals, you're not going to lose any. You're not going to lose any contest.
I think you and I are on the same concept. But yeah, if you hold your opponent to no goals, I think you got a pretty good chance.
Listen,
Coach, she's looking. She's like on both sides of me here. It's a can't-win situation.
Do these two guys like each other?
We love because we love. So here's Trinity Valley, man, more of the same. They're up big, a little over under 14 to go here in this thing, and they are all Trinity Valley tonight.
Even with fresh new legs and new subs, just the possession is still there, the connection is still there, and that's very, very exciting to see.
Yeah, I don't think that you could say that enough. The connection, it's, a lot of times, of course, every one of these players were the player at the high school level, right? I mean, but here you are at the next level, and so sometimes it takes time to gel and come together and have a unit. And to Coach's credit and his players' credit, that's pretty impressive. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the effort is always there. You don't have anybody walking, everybody's working together. They're working as a team, and that's what you see every game from the Cardinals.
It's going to make for a fun team to watch and to see it grow. Another example of it, they have possession, but I hate to use the term one and done, but one long kick, and here comes Trinity Valley. They'll take that. Thank you very much. Good chance to see Alexis Morris. Now they give way and design it to the left side. Alonso with the ball.
And just Paris chasing the ball, that's tiring.
The wear down,
The wear down, you can see it, that sometimes they're not going to defend, so it's tiring for Paris.
Coach, I would think it's most satisfying as a coach when you've worked hard, your kids have worked hard, and they've done the things you've asked them to do, and you see them rewarded by this on game night. Yeah,
I mean, it's rewarding, it's exciting, and coming off with a win it's always a fun night. Especially for me, we come off with a win. I can't sleep for the entire night. It's
now is that just because the bell is still ringing in your ear? Talk about that tradition y'all get to do at Bruce. I don't know if y'all have always done that, but ringing the bell after a game, that's always fun for me, just to observe you guys and your team down there running to ring that bell.
Yeah, I mean, every home game, if we come off with a win, the girls, they love to ring the bell. So every home game, if we get the chance to win, that bell is going to be rung.
And don't hold up Coach Benny if you're in an interview opportunity, because they will be like, Coach, we've got to ring the bell. Got to ring the bell. I love that about it. And it goes back to your point, Benny, about having a team getting to have the payoff, because the payoff, I think, is immeasurable. I mean, we try to quantify it. Oh, it's 3-0, but I don't think words can do it justice.
No, I agree, Tim, and it's just, as a fan or someone of your team, you're gratified to see it. And I know I'll speak from just personal experience over at Malakoff from our high school football program. In 2007 and 2008, we went 1-9 and 0-10, and since that time we're 162-35 and got a state championship. So
yeah, man,
it is very satisfying.
That is wonderful, and I've watched that team from a distance and just seen what Coach Jamie Driscoll and his staff have been able to do with those kiddos. Is so much fun. So hats off to them. This one is winding down. We got 10 minutes to go. Trinity Valley may put another goal or two up here. I don't want to say it's over, but just looking at the body language of the Dragons, they on that sideline, I don't hear a lot of, hey, we got this, let's go.
Well, they know what they're facing. I mean, you want your kids to keep trying, and they will, and you want them to give effort, and they will, and you want them to believe, and they will, but at some point doubt creeps in. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it does. And I got to highlight, is that Avenatu, number 13 right in front of us here, or was that number 12? a hair in the bun there. She just, yes, Avaneo, she had just showed her athleticism, nothing on the board to show, but the fact that she doesn't go down, she steps, twists, little jump, hop, and never hit the ground. I mean, that's some of the athleticism that's on display out in front of us there, and just, man, that's beautiful.
Tim, if you look across the way, you got 3 or 4 new Lady Cardinals about to come in, and you see, look at them over there, the excitement. They can't wait to get in there and contribute and be a part of this.
Chance to shine. That time it was Morris who had it knocked away, but Cards will regather, and the Cardinals bringing it back up from the left side here. Cromwell. No defender on her, just chance to.
No defender from Paris, just.
Picks her poison, just like, okay, do I want to go left? Do we want to go right? What are we going to do here?
Here we see. Cardinal on the ball.
So I saw the whistle come out of you just then as there was no defender. I'm watching her and just kind of tell you, that would not bode well with you. You may not get the W tonight, but there's got to be that effort.
Yeah, I mean, if I was down there on the sideline, I would be telling why aren't you going?
She got 30 yards. Nobody was within 30 yards of her. So
go to her.
Yeah. Here come the Cardinals. A little keep away as we are inside 8 minutes to go now on this one.
Cardinals' next home game is on the 2nd of October when Northeast Texas comes to town for a 5 p.m. match, and we'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Looking forward to that one for sure as Cardinals. Oh, man, that was almost a dramatic jump kick there from Martinez as Daniela tried to get there, but doesn't get there. Someone was able to stop it. I don't think they were ready for it. They found out the hard way. She did not get that ball. Checking into the contest now for Trinity Valley. She's moving so fast I can't see her, Benny. I believe that's
27.
Tice Costa. Tice into the game. I love that, though. That says a lot just about, hey, I'm coming all the way across the field, and you're going to know I'm ready to go as you get a shot over there.
As well, we see another goalkeeper change.
I can't get a number on that. Forgive me, guys. That sun is in my eyes. That's what I'm going to blame it on. It has nothing to do with these eyes. It'll be 55 next month. It is
just a baby.
Just a young buck. What I do... I
think she slipped on the number 1 jersey.
Oh, okay. That is Anthony. Is that Tennell?
Tennelly. That's Coach Brittany's sister.
Oh, okay.
She played at Kemp High School, Tim, and she was a kicker on the football team her sophomore year and kicked a game-winning field goal against the Eustis Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, not a lot of people have that story to tell. Well, that is really cool. That's cool. Thank you, Coach. Trying to write me notes, and I'm over here looking all over the field. She's like, it's circled as big as Texas on this table to find out.
Coach, hello. I found this better. Just knocked Tim upside the
head. She's like, I'm trying to be subtle, trying to be, but I'm working with a knucklehead here. Cardinals still in attack mode, almost connecting there to Avaneo 2.
Here we see a little bit of aggressiveness.
I think Benny, you've talked a little bit about that before. When you got a player gets their moment, I mean it's about film, isn't it? I mean,
absolutely, sure.
You ain't nobody gonna know on that highlight reel it was 3-0 late in the ball game. This is my chance to put it on the reel, and a coach see that, hey, I need to get to that next level.
No doubt. That's exactly what's up. These players know that too. Especially certainly in this world we live in with technology and instant things are instantly zoomed out there across the nation.
So are you telling me that by the time the goal is like on the board that it's probably been tweeted and
snappy face and pretty much.
That was my attempt at humor. I apologize. Inside 5 minutes to go here. Trinity Valley up 3-0 in Region 14 action this afternoon, hosting Paris from the Pit in Athens. And that is going to go wide and long. We'll get another ball into the action here.
As I look to my west there, Tim, what a great shot that is that the sun's about to set out west as we wind this one down with 4 minutes to go. And the Cardinals up 3-0, about to go up 5-0 on the season.
For real, as it's been quite a week with just beautiful sunsets. And how about the full moon? Anyone see that this week? Oh my goodness.
The full moon,
and
bright and
just gorgeous full moon. And thoughts and prayers to all. Thought we were going to have a shot on goal there, just a little wide. Thoughts and prayers to all the first responders and ER nurses and all that, because I used to think that was just something that we said on TV shows like ER and whatnot. No way, man. When that full moon's out, it's a full house at the ER just about anywhere. Back to action here. And
you know that dentists don't see patients when there's a full moon?
Is that right?
I had a friend this week that they had to reschedule her appointment because the dentist said it was a full moon.
Full moon, he wouldn't do it.
I can't explain it, but that's what she was told.
Benny, let me see your left tooth. We're just, this ain't gonna hurt a bit. We're gonna see if we can get you into back to it. Action here as the Cardinals are still bringing and applying the pressure. I have Nao to almost had a shot there.
Folks, things you will learn on the Cardinal Sports Network is endless.
It's priceless too. Maybe we should say
and borderline silly
at times. Cardinals well on their way here as they are about 2.5 minutes to go in this one, and they are going to improve to 5-0 on the season. And I think even the bigger picture is we got goalie number 3 in this afternoon, Tinley Anthony, and Tinley doing a good job. She's had a couple of opportunities here. And
foul for Paris on Alexa.
So now, let's stop play here. But man, Trinity Valley going to 5-0. But how they're doing it is the other hand that kind of comes to mind. Benny, you got some numbers in front of you there. They've played not just winning but dominant.
Well, they have. They've scored 21 goals this season and given up none. And every team that they've beaten is teams that they hadn't beaten in the past. So, I mean.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that replay. One more time. Good old shove at full speed.
But no card.
No card, but glad. I noticed you worked that in there. The coaching whistle is coming out. Good call, though. I mean, she definitely is probably should do something. If this is a little different game, is that whistle go a little different sometimes?
Yeah, maybe if it was a tied game, maybe probably a yellow card would have came out.
So inside a minute to go here. Cardinals about to put the stamp of approval on this one here at the Pit. Chance on goal. Shot on goal. It sails up and over.
I love looking across the way at the Cardinal bench, and many of them are standing and enjoying the final seconds of this win that's going to move them to 5-0. And I know they're reflecting back somewhere in their mind about all the hard work that they put in to get to this point.
Oh, exactly, man. And you still see it. They're showing the, hey, a little kick gesture. Here's what I would have done. Man, I love that. And this is not a bunch of individuals, but I really feel like it's a team. It's rooting on their teammates out there. I'm not out there now, but I'm rooting on my teammates like they were doing for me a while ago. See if they go attack mode one more time here. Final 30 seconds. There's a drive. Oh, good pass.
Here we go. Oh.
Good effort there from Stovall to come out and get that. And that's probably how this one's going to end. She'll kick it away. Final 10 seconds. Benny, as we put a bow on this one, your thoughts?
5-0 is 5-0, Tim, and Tyler and Rivera are up next. I think that pretty much sums up the entire thing when you look at it from a Cardinal perspective.
Coach Morales, what did you see tonight?
I mean, I saw a team that will fight for anything, especially for a win, and they've been excited to watch, and I'm excited for the rest of the season, especially for the next coming games.
Couldn't agree more. Benny, before I throw it back to you, thank you for all your hard work as always. Coach Morales, appreciate you, and this extraordinary Cardinal Sports Network team, man, they do it right, and they are the best in the business. Benny, your final thoughts?
Your final thoughts are, Tim, you're spot on there. The Cardinal Sports Network, they are unrivaled when it comes to doing this kind of stuff, and we do appreciate them so much. The technical crew, the camera crew, the graphics, everything is top-notch, and it's just like something you'd see on one of the major networks, and we appreciate them so much. Cardinals. Your Cardinal soccer team is 5-0. They are no fluke. And next week they get their 2 toughest tests of the season when they go on the road to Tyler on Saturday, on Tuesday, to Corsicana on Friday. We'll have them again here on October 2nd when they take on Northeast Texas. For all of us here tonight, and this late afternoon I should say, or maybe it isn't late night where you're at, thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network for Cardinal Soccer 5-0, folks.